herb, but one of the great herbs for these symptoms that I'm going to be mentioning to you. So this herb is really good. It is a bitterant and so forth, and we're going to be talking about marshmallow root. Now, a lot of you may not be familiar with marshmallow root, but then a lot of you are. And the reason I'm bringing this to you today is because we did have an influx of orders for marshmallow roots. So, the word is out somewhere that this herb is really great, and people are for some reason now ordering it a lot more than usual. Okay. Marshmallow root is a plant, of course, and you're going to use the root as herbal medicine and so forth. And there are several different ways you can actually formulate this herb and so forth. You can do a tea, capsule, tincture, and and the salve, because it's also good for skin and wounds and things like that, which we're going to go ahead and get right in. Okay, marshmallow roots helps you when you have digestive ulcers and so forth. It helps you with your gut and things like that when you're having difficulties there, and including me, a lot of us have that issue, gut issue, digestive issues, and so forth, and things like that. We a lot of different symptoms and different situations, but we still, all of us have a lot of issues with the gut and so forth and everything. And marshmallow root is one of those. Is if you have digestive ulcers, which is definitely something we're taking a look at, and trying to help yourself with that. It also supports the skin and skin diseases, skin ulcers, wounds, cracked skin, and things like that. It helps with that, help heal it faster, and that's one of the things you can do also with marshmallow root, is you can actually make a salve. The salve will be for all these skin issues and things like that, wounds, skin cracks, you know, wounds that don't heal, and things like that. So you're going to also use marshmallow root salve for that. And also too, marshmallow root is also great for the hair and again skin and so far. This is where you want to take capsules and so far, herbal capsules and things like that. So if you have issues with growing your hair, if you have skin issues like psoriasis, other skin. There's a lot of skin or scalp diseases and so forth out there and so forth. So it's not just minor stuff that can keep your hair from growing, keep your scalp healthy and things like that. There's all kinds of reasons for your scalp to have disease or some kind of unknown condition and things like that. Well, marshmallow roots does help with skin and hair, or it supports skin and hair, and so forth. And I just mentioned that it does support other things as well. It also does help support coughs, and everything. Like a person that usually have I'm gonna say a smoker's cough, or somebody who just have it get down hard. Who you knock my camera down. Um, One that you have like a smoker cough or some other type of cough and so forth. Someone that just constantly cough and so forth and just can't help it and so forth. Marshmallow root might be good for someone who has that kind of symptoms or situation going and everything. And also marshmallow root helps reduce water retention. If you're one of those persons that has to get up all through the night, to urinate and so many times and this and that and so forth, marshmallow root help relieve that attention. And for taking something for that, you would do a capsule, or you would do a tea, or you could actually do a tincture and so forth. It'll be one of those formulation that you can consume and all that. So yeah, also marshmallow root is also great for pain and things like that. So it is a pain reliever and all that. So this is really a good herb to have around. And so far, if you have any of those type of symptoms or any of things that's going on with your skin, yeah, any type of issues going on with your skin and things like that, or your scalp and hair and so forth, marshmallow root will be something that you need to do some research on, and maybe that can help you with those issues. For skin, wounds, diseases, cracked skin, and all that, you can do a marshmallow root salve, and that will help heal skin conditions and things like that, wounds, cracked skin, and other issues that you have with the skin and all that. Coughing and all that stuff for, and also did not mention sore throat and so forth. But if you are a person that has that, again, hackering sore throat, I mean coughing and so forth, it is going to naturally irritate your throat. So marshmallow root also helps with that, aids that and sore throat. So this is a good herb to have around the house and so forth if you one of those type people and so forth. But as I always say, do some research on things like that, and make sure if you taking traditional medicine and so forth, you do that research on that to make sure that you are taking medicine for that and so forth, or that's not going to interact with whatever you're taking and things like that. And seek a herbalist or healthcare provider in order to help you to determine that decision and things like that. Now, for your skin and so far, it's good. You can go ahead and make you some salve, and all that for any skin issues and things like that, because it doesn't have to be consumed and all that. But yeah, that is something that you can do to help yourself, to help yourself along the way and all that. I don't like to, you know, talk bad about the healthcare system and things like that, but my family is experiencing a lot of poor healthcare, within the system. I don't know if it's the doctors are too young, or the doctors are too old, or the doctors have too many patients, or the doctors too busy. I don't know what the issues are, but in my opinion, we do have some poor healthcare system in this country here, and I'm pretty sure it's all over the world. So the best recommendation that I can give to anyone who's having issues and so far is try to read up on it, do your research, help yourself as much as you can, and so forth. Seek herbs and healthcare provider and so forth. But the main thing is for you to not have to go and suffer for long to get to a doctor, to even be seen by a doctor, and this and that and so forth, just to be misdiagnosed. That's a lot of that stuff is going on. And so forth. Let me get Harley his little blankie. There you go, Harley. He's worried about his little blanket. So anyway, and as I always say too, your health care is your number one priority, or should be. So you should definitely, anytime you have any medical or healthcare issues and so forth, you should be on it, researching it, and doing all you can to help yourself and so forth and things like that. Because your health care is your number one priority. So, think about it as that. So, for when you're doing research and you're trying to do so, just like when you're trying to find a doctor or something like that, that is so important for you to find a good doctor, or a doctor that's going to help you. And the trouble with that is you just don't know until you go to a doctor and this and that so far. And not to mention the prolonged time frame of getting to the doctor and so forth. I mean, I've seen it here in Florida where I am. It takes sometimes months for you to get to the doctor. So basically, what you're doing is just suffering until you actually get to the doctor. And pray to God that hey, they're able to do something for you, and all that. But I don't want to get too carried away into that spiel, because I don't want to really speak too negative about the healthcare system. But I mean, this what I'm saying to you is not a secret. It's not public. I mean, it is public knowledge and things like that. So I'm not worried about someone coming after me saying, "Oh, you are, giving false information and things like that." Because hey, if you have eyes and ears, you know the healthcare system is not that great. Okay, off of that. So let's do a recap of this marshmallow root in order to help you out. And so far, it does treat the digestive system, digestive ulcer, and we know this because we all, so many of us have digestive issues, including myself. Okay, it does support skin and hair health. And so far, this is when you have issues with your scalp, and so far, hair won't grow. Now, hair won't grow because sometimes your scalp is damaged and things like that, and so far. And for treating the hair and scalp, you can either use capsules or salve, and so far in the scalp. Also, it does help support wounds, skin issues, skin diseases, cracked skin. A lot of time, especially when we're living in the northern states and so forth, we always having cracked skin, cracked lips, sore, things like that and so forth. But this here, marshmallow root can help with that, and that is a salve that you can use on your skin to help heal these wounds that won't heal, cracked skin diseases, and things like that. So that's something that you can help yourself with. Also, the coughing and sore throat and so forth, marshmallow roots also help with that. Some people that again have that hackering cough all the time coughing and things like that. And of course, if you're doing a whole lot of coughing, you're going to irritate the throat and so forth, and then you're going to have a sore throat. So marshmallow roots do aid in that. Also, too, with water retention, it helps with that. And also, it's considered to aid in pain. It's a pain reliever as well. So, and you can use marshmallow root in 4 different formulations. You got your capsule, you got your tea, your tinctures, and salve, and so forth. Those are the 4 ways that you can formulate marshmallow roots in order to get those health benefits and so forth. So go out, and if you need this, do your research, and again, before you begin any herbal regimen, seek a herbs or healthcare provider. But go out and get you some marshmallow root if you need, or if you have any of those symptoms and so forth. And I hope this will help you. And if it doesn't help you, pass it on. Maybe it'll help somebody else. All right. Until next time. Bye.